Welcome to Sunday Mornings with Enlightenism. I'm Brother Malcolm.
And I'm Sister Carolyn.
And we are here today as the Enlightenism twins to share some powerful information with you about overcoming the challenges in your life to have a powerful mind. The great power within you. Sister Carolyn's going to get us started. She's got some exciting information for you today, so stay tuned and listen to this great information from Sister Carolyn. She's an Enlightenism practitioner, teacher, workshop facilitator, a lady on the move. She's doing everything that deals with Enlightenism, and here's Sister Carolyn to share some of her information about Enlightenism with you.
Absolutely.
Sister Carolyn.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that riveting introduction. I definitely appreciate it. This is who I am. I am an Enlightenism teacher and a consciousness practitioner. And it gives me great joy to say that, because I know in every moment in my life that I am creating a new history of me. And I'd like you just to focus on that for a moment and say that within as I repeat it. In this moment, I am creating a new history of me. A new history of me in my life. I no longer am a victim in my life. I am responsible for who I am. I am responsible for the beingness that I present in this world. I am responsible for creating a new history of me in my life. One of the things I know is that we cannot change without the vision to create a new history of our beingness. We can cry about things that happened to us in the past, and that's where they remain, in the past. And you can't go back and change them. You can only learn and move forward in this day. And by understanding that, you're able to move forward without the baggage. I've often heard people say, I forgive, but I don't forget. With Enlightenism, it is not so much about forgetting. It is about placing that in the avenue that you were in. If you haven't changed, then you really haven't forgiven. If you are remembering in the same mode that you addressed the problem in, then you are still there. And that's why the forgetting isn't softened. We must soften those things that we say that we've forgiven. Are we still in the same state of consciousness as when that happened? And if we are, then we haven't forgiven anybody, not even ourselves. The idea of creating a new history is so that you understand that there is a new way to think and live. You were born with everything that you will ever need for the journey. You didn't come here to buy something. You were born with a kindness, with a clarity. And somewhere along life's journey, it was taught out of us, or we forgot about it. And so Enlightenism is about understanding that this is not the place for the illusions that we were taught and that we're driven by in our past life, that we were driven by in our past life. We are no longer driven by those illusions. We understand when we take responsibility for who we are in our life. We take responsibility for our awareness. We take responsibility for our clarity. Then and only then can you begin to create this new vision of a new person that is not responding from past illusions, that is not responding from regrets, that is not responding from fear, that is not responding from lack, limitation, and struggle. You are creating in every moment of your life a new history from which you respond from. When you are responding from clarity, when you are responding from understanding that there is abundance in this universe, and there is abundance within you, you have all the space that you need to let small, petty things go and create a new vision for yourself. And you understand in your responses in this life, your awareness of being. You understand the Enlightenism statement, I am greater than the I that I created. And that I doesn't have to talk about I've forgiven, but I don't forget. That is no longer a part of what you keep within you. You are willing to let that go. You are willing to be responsible for the clarity. You are responsible for how much space you have for kindness. You are responsible for how much space you have for clarity. That is your responsibility. You are responsible for the love that you are willing to give. That is what you're responsible for. When we hate, we restrict. When we judge, we restrict. When we can let go and create a new vision, a new history for living, that is when we're living from the Enlightenism model. And when you say, I'm aware of who I am being, you can answer the question, who am I aware of being? I invite you to purchase the book Enlightenism, where all of this information comes from. Read the 10 principles and create a vision. It is all in this book. And now I give you Brother Malcolm, Enlightenism author and creator of Enlightenism, Brother Malcolm. And also I forgot to say that you can get this book, Enlightenism, through Amazon. Thank you, Brother Malcolm.
Great information, Sister Carolyn. Folks, check this book out, Enlightenism. Enlightenism of the power for those who have been denied power by others. If you feel that you have been denied power by society and other people, Enlightenism is the solution to having power in your life and creating the mindset so that you can have the power that you feel that you've been missing out on. I'm Brother Malcolm, Sister Carolyn. We got us started. I'm so excited just listening to her wonderful, insightful insights. So I want to get right to the point today. If you feel that you have been denied power in this world, in your life, Enlightenism is the answer, is the solution to the power, so that you become greater than the problems that you have in your life, greater than the beliefs that you have about yourself. Think about it. You work all of your life. You think about all of the people that have done things in the world, people that have fought for civil rights, for example, in the United States of America. And then you see at the end of their lives, nothing really has changed. See, nothing has really changed because now we're talking about things that happened almost 100 years ago or 200 years ago, things being the same. Why? Because nothing changes outside. What must change is inside of you. Your freedom is inside of you. Your freedom is not fixing things outside. That people have tricked you into believing that you must engage in all of these machinations that people have created about telling you that if you work hard on the outside and you can change things, you make life better for everyone else. You have to first make life better for yourself. You must first experience freedom for yourself. You must first experience power for yourself before you can talk about either one of them. If you have no freedom and no power, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Do you believe freedom and power is going to come from somebody else? The institutions, the people that have taught you how to think and live, all the beliefs that you have about yourself came from someone else, and the knowledge that you're using from someone else? If you want a different power, look no further than yourself. Work on yourself in the mind. Work on yourself in the mind so that you can have a life so that when you are physically done, you can feel good about what? Yourself. And the work you have done on yourself to overcome what others have taught you. So that you could be like some of the masters in metaphysics to say, it's done. I have finished my work. My work in the world is to free myself of the illusions that other people have taught me about myself. Enlightenism is a paradigm shift in consciousness to open the mind so that you can say, there is a better way to live. There is a better way to live than the way you've been living. There is a better way to live than to live your life, and at the end of your life you have nothing to say about yourself. You don't have nothing to say about yourself in terms of your freedom. So if your children and your grandchildren ask you, Dad, are you free? Do you feel like you accomplished freedom in your life? What power do you have to pass on to us? What power can you pass on? Or are you going to pass on things outside like money, bonds, stock, houses? Is that what you have to pass on to someone? Is that all? Can you pass on your power, your freedom, your love, your peace, your clarity? That comes from within. See, we're doing something different here, folks. This is not the things that if you're looking for me to talk about how unhappy I am, how victimized I am, how powerless I am, and we're going to rise up and someday we're all going to be free and all of those things. This is not what this broadcast is about. This broadcast is about power, breaking free of the illusions, and changing how you think and live yourself.
Within.
That's what it's about.
Within.
This broadcast is about that. So we're not dealing with all of the traditional stuff of begging and worrying and all of that. You have the power. We're talking about a way for you to get the power, to unleash the power within yourself so that you can say at the end of your physical life, this is what I've done. I have achieved peace and clarity and power in my own life. And I give it to you. Those that are left.
Yes.
If they want it. See, you have to choose this, folks.
Absolutely.
I'm Brother Malcolm.
I'm Sister Carolyn.
And we thank you for stopping by. Enlightenism is very serious. This is very serious. If you really want to change how you think and live, check us out.
Thanks for listening.
Have a great day, folks. See you next time.